The dawn of August 2nd, 216 BC was hot and dry, dust already swirling along the Apulian plains near the village of Cannae. Beneath a blood-red sunrise, the Roman army assembled, nearly 80,000 legionaries, their bronze helmets glinting in the early light, confident in their numbers, certain of their cause. Across the field, Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general whose name would haunt Roman mothers for generations, surveyed his smaller, weary force. His men were a patchwork of Africans, Gauls, and Spaniards, tired from years of campaigning. Yet they stood with iron resolve, their trust in Hannibal unshaken. The Roman consuls Varro and Paulus planned to crush Hannibal through sheer mass, forming their legions into a dense block designed to punch through the Carthaginian center. Trumpets sounded, and the Romans advanced like a tidal wave, shields interlocked, swords ready. But Hannibal's formation was a subtle trap. His center, manned by the Gauls and Spaniards, slowly fell back under Roman pressure, forming a crescent that lured the Roman legions deeper. The Romans believed victory was at hand as they pressed forward, tighter and tighter into the narrowing crescent. Then the trap closed. Hannibal's African infantry, hidden on the flanks, wheeled inward, striking the Roman flanks like iron jaws snapping shut. At the same moment, Hannibal's cavalry, led by his brother Mago and the bold Hannibal, returned from routing the Roman cavalry and charged into the rear of the Roman infantry. The Romans were surrounded on all sides, crushed together so tightly that they could scarcely lift their swords. Men suffocated, trampled, and died in blind panic as Carthaginian blades rose and fell in the chaos. Dust and blood filled the air, turning the earth into a red mire. Hour after hour, the slaughter continued. By the end of the day, tens of thousands of Roman soldiers lay dead, perhaps as many as 50,000 in a single afternoon, while Hannibal lost only a fraction of his force. Hannibal had achieved what would become the textbook of military genius, a double envelopment that annihilated a numerically superior enemy. Rome was left shaken, its streets filled with wails as the news returned. Yet even after this disaster, Rome refused to surrender, rising again from the ashes of Cannae to continue the war. The Battle of Cannae became not only Hannibal's greatest triumph, but also a lesson written in blood, studied by generals for centuries, reminding all who read its history of the power of cunning over brute force and the price of pride in the face of strategy.